Hey everyone, welcome back to the Rust programming, and here in this video we will be setting up our VS Code for Rust development. But before we head over to the details, I want to quickly mention another popular option which is IntelliJ based IDE called RustRover. So here I have opened up Rust project inside the RustRover, and by installing this single IDE you will get the robust Rust language server, seamless integration with Cargo and the built-in test runner. Additionally, if you are using command line interface, then you will get the full-fledged debugger and CPU profiler. So let me go through the functionality. As you can see that I have opened my RustRover and the interface will be look like this. So if I want to run this program, what I will do, I will click on this play button and it will run my program. So you can see that I can see the program output in the terminal. But if you want to run this program in the debugger mode, then what you can do, you can click on this debugger icon, and here you can see it will run your program in debug mode. But if you want to run your program through the CLI, then you can click on this terminal icon and you can run the command cargo run. I am inside my project directory, so if I run this command, so you can see that it also give me the expected output of my code. So if you are familiar with the IntelliJ based IDE or the ecosystem, then this might be the route you want to take and install this RustRover. But personally, I use VS Code because it is the editor I'm most comfortable with from my previous development background. So let's jump into the setting up the VS Code for Rust. I have opened the same project in the VS Code. The first thing we need to do is install the Rust language server. So what I will do, I will open the extension tab, and inside here I will search for Rust. You can see that there are few suggestions it will give me, but we are installing the Rust analyzer, because this Rust analyzer gives a better code snippet and suggestions. It has an active development community. What I'm doing, I'm just head over to my Rust main file, and here you can see that I have few annotations and two buttons are also there, run and debug buttons. So if I click on run button, so you can see that the same code is run and it gives me the expected output in the terminal. But if I click on this debug button, so you can see that it is throwing me an error. I need to install the code LLDB or other extensions to run my Rust code in debug mode. What I can do here is I will go to my extension tab and search for code LLDB, and you will get this first code LLDB, native debugger powered by LLDB. I will install this extension, and once I go to my main.rs file and click on debug, so it will start my program in debug mode and it will give me the results of my Rust program in debug mode. Now I am going to open my cargo.toml file, and you can see that there is no such highlighters and other stuffs in my cargo.toml file. I have also added one dependency called rand. So if I want to get the support for toml language or toml file, then I need to install one more extension here to get the support for this. So what I can do, I will open my extension tab again and search for toml. And here you can see that previously I was using better toml extension, but it is depreciated now. So I will install this ever better toml. It works the same as previous extension, but I have installed it. Now if I go to my cargo.toml file, now you can see that the content is now appearing highlighted, and if I would have any error in my toml file, it will be highlighted here. Now there are few extensions that are optional, but you can install them to make your life a little bit easier. You can see that in my cargo.toml file, we have a dependency added here, but how we would know that we have added an outdated dependency in our Rust program? To manage these dependencies, we have one extension called crates, and if I search it, you can see that this is the official Rust crate extension. I will install it, and if I head over to the cargo.toml file, you can see that there are few indications here in my cargo.toml file. It says that I have installed the dependency. If I change the version of this dependency, so you can see that it is showing me that the latest version is 0.8.5 and with the cross mark. So if I hover over this, and you can see that all the previous versions are also listed here with the latest version. So if I click on the 0.8.4, it will replace my previous version with the latest one, and the cross mark is converted into the check mark. So this create extension is very helpful while managing the dependencies. Also, this extension is only work with those dependencies that are downloaded from the carrots.io website. It doesn't work with the third-party dependencies. And the last optional extension is, let me show you the demo first. So you can see that I have this main function, and inside this main function I am passing the reference of a number list, which is coming from there. So if I remove m from this number list, so you can see that the error message is highlighted here with this squiggles. Sometimes these squiggles are not visible in the big code base. So what I will do, I will install one more extension to make this error messages more visible. So what I will do, I will go to my extension tab again, and here I will search error lens extension we are going to install in our VS Code. So I'll click on install, and if I again go to the main.rs file, so here you can see that the error is more highlighted. This extension is very helpful to debug our code if there is any error. And that is all from my IDE setup for Rust development in VS Code. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. For more daily Rust content, subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.